We're at 10270 Commerce property. This is the make ready video to show its present condition. I'm going to start outside just because I'm already out here. The lawn, I don't know if that large shed belongs to this property or not. I'm not sure, but I do think that we should clean up the yard. To be honest with you, it would be very, very expensive to haul off all of this wood, but I can try to be wise about what wood we haul off. Like those will probably have to stay. Those are pretty expensive to haul off. They're large, they're heavy, but a lot of this stuff can be hauled off. The occupants did have horses back here. The last time I drove by to check the status of the property, it looks like they have intentionally cut some of the pins down that they built, or if they're already here, I'm not sure. The electrical's been ripped out, so that's something that's going to need to be taken care of. I'd probably leave the structure here, but remove these boards that are kind of hanging down because they're a safety hazard. Remove all these boards that have nails in them. That's going to be a hazard when people come view the property. A lot of the scraps should be cleaned up as much as possible anyway. The lawn needs to be mowed. The fence line should be kind of cleaned up some. The roof actually looks pretty good for the most part, if you can see here. On the inside of the house, I don't show any signs of leaking or anything like that, so that's good. There is some missing siding and skirting that should be replaced, in my opinion. Also, I think the full exterior of the house should be painted because there's different shades of different colors. Before an exterior paint is done, it's going to be necessary to do a full pressure wash because you can see all the cobwebs. There are beehives, wasps' nests, things like that. The AC unit inside and out has been removed from the property. I'm assuming there was one here, is why I say it's been removed. The ductwork is there, some of the wiring is there, but there's no AC out here or inside. Okay, we're gonna go in through the back door. I have put some room in the budget for the siding and skirting to be replaced in certain areas where it's missing. We're walking in the back door through into the kitchen. The cabinets are in overall good condition. There aren't very many of them, but the ones that are there and the countertops are pretty good. I would recommend painting the cabinets and adding hardware to them. The countertops look pretty good for the most part. The stove, it's very, very dirty and it's missing some pieces, so we'd have to get that hauled off. The sink, obviously the whole house needs to be cleaned out, but the sink, just the faucet I will replace. I don't see any signs of leaking or anything under there. The flooring throughout the house looks pretty good. There are some areas where we're gonna have to use chemicals to remove some stains that seem to be pretty heavily on there. This is the washer and dryer room. The hookup looks pretty good. The 220, just for safety reasons, we're gonna have to put a new cover on it, so you'll see that in the budget. Again, a full interior and exterior paint is being recommended. Most of the doors are still raw, they have not been painted. This is kind of like a pantry. All the trash from inside the house will need to be hauled off. Most of the light fixtures are missing, and then you're gonna see holes like this throughout. That's the AC ductwork. So we do know at some point the house had AC, but it does not have an AC unit at this time. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. This is the master bedroom. Missing light fixture. It's gonna need all new smoke alarms, covers for the ductwork. This is the master bathroom. That's gonna need to be a new door there. So it would be hard to cover that with paint because it's so dark. I'm gonna recommend replacing the vanity in this restroom. It's just way too small for a restroom, and it's gonna be hard to clean all that stuff off of there. It's gonna need a new mirror that's not near big enough. New shower head, new knobs. The tiles should be cleaned up, and then some of them are broken, so we're gonna need to replace the broken tiles and reseal the shower. As you can see, it's not sealed there in the corner. I'd replace the toilet. It's just, those are some pretty heavy stains. It would be hard to get out. In my budget, I've included an amount to replace all the plug and switch covers, just because most of them are either painted on, dirty, and that's one thing that you can do to kind of freshen up the look of the house. In the closets, most of the closets do not have shelves or rods to hang clothes. Like the master closet, there's gonna need to be some shelves built in here. There's no shelves or rods to hang clothes up. And that's the case in most of the closets throughout the house, just so you know. This is kind of like maybe an office or study that's attached to the master bedroom. It also looks out the front of the home. Again, more stains on the flooring that's gonna need to be scrubbed out. This would be the living room. Okay, it's the living area. Okay, we're gonna go down the hallway toward the front of the house. This closet here is the AC closet, or what was the AC closet. We've got wires that are clipped and pulled here for the disconnect box. Some sheetrock damage. There's no light fixture in here. So that's going to need to be taken care of. Another closet with no shelf or rod. This is another bedroom. And some closet doors there in the bedroom. Light fixture.